Hello everyone, this lesson video is about pre-writing and drafting an explanatory paragraph. Our objectives: study and evaluate an explanatory essay, use the writing process to plan a first draft of an explanatory essay, and adjust language choices according to purpose and task. So let's begin by defining explanatory essay. And let's begin by talking about the pre-writing process, which is the first step in the process writing approach. So an explanatory essay tells what something is, or why, or how something happens. It informs readers about a topic. So from the word itself, an explanatory essay is a kind of informational writing that aims to explain or elaborate on a certain topic. So the first step, as we have mentioned, is to plan for the essay or to do pre-writing. So how do we do pre-writing? First, we will brainstorm a list of topics that we would like to explain. So select one topic. Later, we will go through how we can brainstorm for topics when we need to plan for an explanatory essay. Second is we have to gather facts and details about the topic. Look for precise words or exact words that will make your explanation clear. Third is a very useful step, which is using a graphic organizer that can help us create a mental map of how our essays are going to go and how they're going to be structured. So this is going to be like the idea support map to plan our essays. So one of the first things that we have to do during pre-writing would be to explore a topic. So you have to ask yourself, what do you want to write about? First, identify your audience. Who's going to read your work? For instance, audience in the class will be your classmates and the teacher. Next is purpose. Purpose tells you why you're going to write about that specific topic. So it tells about pet canaries, for example, and explain how to care for them. Next, you have to ask yourself, what do I know about canaries? What about your background knowledge? What do you know about the topic? So in terms of background knowledge about this type of bird, we know that it's yellow, green, or orange in color. It can sing songs and has a generally gentle disposition. And does it have different kinds? If you're not sure about it, then you have to check reliable resources. Last, how should canaries be cared for? So canaries should be cared for the same way that we're caring for our other pets. So they need water for drinking, for bathing, and they also need to be allowed to fly so they can exercise. After exploring a topic, then you're ready for the organization chart, the visual or graphic organizer that we have talked about earlier in the steps for pre-writing. So the first thing that you have to do is plan for an introduction. The introduction basically contains your main idea or the general idea of your written work. So canaries are small pets that are easy to care for. You have to introduce your topic. After introduction, you need to plan for your body. So body would include basic definitions and also the bulk or the chunk of information in your explanatory paragraph. What are canaries? So the following are the details. Canaries are small songbirds that range in color from yellow to orange. It has different kinds, which include rollers, French canaries, and Belgian canaries. Next, how do you take care of canaries? So we're still in body right here. It's part of the details that would help support your main idea. So how do you take care of them? They need clean, roomy cages, water for bathing and drinking, and seeds and greens for food. So the body would now include the different details or ideas that you have gathered in your research. Last is conclusion. So you have to answer the question, for example, why have canaries as pets? And reasons for that might be because they're small, meaning they're easy to take care of, they sing songs, they're very cheerful, and they're easy to care for. So at this point, you can start thinking about a topic for the explanatory essay that you'd like to write about, and then try and divide the chunk of ideas into three main ideas, okay? And provide facts and examples or supporting details for each main idea. And don't forget to write a conclusion towards the end. So here is another example. So let's say that your topic is Children's Day in Japan. So for you to be able to visualize well how Children's Day in Japan is celebrated, you can look at the pictures that we have right here. And now let's talk about the structure of the plan. So the main idea for the first chunk would be Children's Day is a holiday in Japan. Okay, so you have to add information about what kind of a holiday is it, and also at which time of the year is it celebrated. So facts and examples might include it's celebrated on May 5th, it became a national holiday in 1948, and it celebrates health and happiness of children. Now going to the second main idea, you can talk about Japanese families decorate their homes for Children's Day. So what kinds of decorations are they doing? How are they preparing for the festivities? So facts and examples would include they display warrior dolls, they fly carp streamers, okay, like the one that you see over here, and they hang irises, which is a type of flower, or sprinkle baths with iris leaves. Third main idea, you can talk about people eat special foods for Children's Day. So what kinds? Facts and examples would include rice cakes wrapped in bamboo and bean-filled rice cakes wrapped in oak leaves. Now that you know how to explore a topic and plan for an explanatory paragraph and also organize your ideas using the organization chart, you're now ready for drafting. So let's recall what the parts are of an explanatory essay. So when you create your draft, make sure that you have an interesting introduction that tells about the topic, body paragraphs that each tell about one main idea. In our case, in the previous slide, we've had three main ideas, each with supporting detail about Children's Day in Japan. Use of precise words or exact words that make the explanation clear. And facts and examples that support main ideas about the topic. And of course, you have to end it with style. So you have to write down a conclusion that would wrap up everything that you have explained in your draft. So let's have a look at this draft about Children's Day in Japan. Okay, so let's begin with the introduction that tells what the essay is about. Do you know about a special day for children? Children's Day is celebrated in Japan on May 5. This day celebrates the health and happiness of children. It became a national holiday in Japan in 1948. So if you would notice, we have stringed together these ideas that we have planned for and put them in a single paragraph. And of course, we have the very catchy introduction right here in the form of a question. So it's like engaging your readers at the very beginning of your essay. Let's proceed to the body paragraphs that tell about one main idea each. Japanese families decorate their homes for Children's Day. They display warrior dolls and fly carp streamers. A carp is a fish that lives a long life. A black carp stands for the father. A red carp stands for the mother. Smaller carp streamers stand for each child in the family. Some people hang irises over their doorways. In Japan, this flower means strength. So you have the body paragraph about decorations and what different types of decorations they're putting up. They're festooning in their homes. Okay, so let's proceed to more facts and examples that develop a clear understanding of the topic. People also eat special foods. For example, they eat rice cakes wrapped in bamboo. They eat bean-filled rice cakes wrapped in oak leaves. And last, we proceed to conclusion that draws the essay to a close. There are other Children's Day customs too. But whatever traditions people follow, they show their wishes for strong, successful children. So there you have it. Other transitions that you can use so that your ideas would flow smoothly throughout the entire essay would be, for instance, if you want to give more examples, another, in order to, if you're talking about, cause and effect and reasoning, in particular, additionally, namely, and as well. So it's up to you. You can use these transitions as you see fit when you create your draft. So let's wrap it up. An explanatory essay explains a topic. It can tell what something is or why or how something happens. And the purpose of an explanatory essay is to inform readers. You can check out more in our student book and also our writing handbook. I will see you in the next video.